Balitang Express!
Deretsahang sinagot ni Pres.Duterte ang mga katanungan ng mga reporter kaugnay sa sakit na coronavirus. Narito ang buong detalye sa video nito.
Good evening, Mr. President. Sir, meron lang allegation na sa China, kinukonsil yung totoong number of affected Chinese ng nCoV. And dito sa atin, meron ba tayong assurance na meron tayong transparency at hindi sinasanitize yung mga data? Kasi nagulat yung marami nung nag-announce kayo bigla na may namatay na Chinese. Since ang sinasabi nyo ay under observation pa lang yung Chinese na yun nung before and hindi naman siya yung talagang main carrier ng nung virus.
No, he was already yung earlier surveillance and his history. But wala namang na sinabi na yung kanyang homegrown coronavirus. Nalaman lang nila lang yan kung namatay na yun. Wala namang tinago doon. We will not, this I can assure you, this government will never hide anything. If it says that you're going to die tomorrow because of this it's a contagion all over, we will tell you that. If it would cost you lives, we will not hide that. Why should we? It's a reality. Whether you admit it or not, you have to bury the dead. So what is there to hide? It's not a treasure. It is not something of value to us. It does not contribute to the national wealth. Why should we hide? Why should we hide it from the press? When we are supposed to tell the press, that go to the world and announce that there is this thing that's happening and this is what we should be doing.
And then, sir, follow-up. Sir, yung DOH nag-a-advise sa public na magsuot ng face mask, pero ang reality, wala talagang mabili sa market. So, meron ba kayong plan to at least mag-emergency procurement para
Yes.
magkaroon ng supply?
We are procuring and we have supplies coming in. You don't know. The supply is depleted because there is an emergency and there's a need for it. So everybody is buying. That's the reason why there is a scarce supply in the market. Without the virus, the masks are not being sold by the thousand. May virus kaya yung virus ang nagpamahal niyan. But if you're asking that, is government doing something to buy more, to protect more? Yes, we are doing it. We are not just sitting down here. That's why we called for this conference. And we have resources coming in. We do not want to give you the expectations because that's something which cannot be delivered almost all on time. And sometimes when we announce it, it is taken differently, in a different light.
Sir, last na lang po. Sir, napag-usapan niyo po ba yung worst case scenario ng nCoV dito sa ating bansa? And meron na po bang preparations about this?
Again, ma'am,
Yung worst case scenario, sir, kung sakaling magkaroon ng local transmission dito sa ating bansa, napag-usapan ba during the emergency meeting?
yes. You have a very hard-working Secretary of Health. And he's very sincere in his job. This is not the second time that has entered government. In another president, he also was a Secretary of Health. I got him because he is just really good. That is why.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. Unless you still want to take questions. The press
Yes,
con.
it's 9:35. Is your time correct?
Yes, Mr. President.
Is it? Okay.
We can end the press con already.
Well, we can have the whole night. Dinner will be served at...
Malacanang press corps is already okay with the press conference, Mr. President. They don't have questions anymore.
Sige na, kasi marami kasi, this coronavirus scaring people all over the country. It's the response of the people from the initial reports of coronavirus was almost hysterical when there was really no need for it actually. And if there is really a virus going around, why do you have to be hysterical? Why don't you just go to the hospital and have yourself treated? Or if you want quarantined, if you suspect that if you have acquired kaya wala akong nakita nag-ubo. Bakit? Pinipigilan ninyo? Kaya namumula yung mukha ninyo eh. You are suffocating yourself. Feel free. We do not. Ay, ako magkati yung...
Ace Romero of the Philippine Star has a question.
Mayor, aside from China, there are also other countries that have been affected by the nCoV. Are there any plans to expand the travel ban to include travelers from other countries aside from China?
We know it's always good to go by the WHO. They have all the informations. They have their headquarters. I think somewhere in Hague. Is it? In Geneva. Oh, kaya nga, sa Geneva. They have the headquarters there. They have all the computers. They have all the inputs. And they would know what to do. We go by the regulations that will be given out by the WHO. We cannot act on our own. This is something which would require the discipline for everybody and to follow the governing entity, which is the WHO.
So the temporary ban will just be limited to China and the special administrative regions for
Yes.
now? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Administrative regions. And the administrative regions are Macau and Hong Kong.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor.
No, salamat rin.
Thank you, Ace. No more questions, Francis? Francis?
Now is the time to ask so that you do not play into the hands of this rabble-rouser about painting a bleak world for us. Of course, there would be this kind of things that will happen in one generation or another.
Francis Wakefield from the Daily Tribune.
Sir, good evening po. Sir, tanong lang namin po, considering yung health niyo po, sir, di ba, na 74 na kayo, will you limit your engagement, public engagements po, considering na yung threat nga po ng virus sa country?
Me personally, you're asking me personally. Well, of course, I'll tell you
Yes,
what.
sir.
I just said a little while ago, I don't know if you heard it. When my time comes, it will come. When your time comes, we will know, because you will be absent. And we will not see you anymore. how sure are you that you will die? Or how sure are you that I will die of? Or maybe even to speculate that I shake hands and get the virus. Of course, I shake hands. We just saw each other in the chains of command. And I have to shake hands with people. You know, alam mo, presidente ako. Hindi naman ako posible. Bye-bye. Hi. Okay, how are you? Good. And if somebody would extend his hand to any gesture of handshake, huwag na lang muna yan. Kaya, you know, when my time comes, you will know. Because I will go out of Malacanang in a funeral car. Ano, panahon-panahon itong maniwala niyang.
At yan ang ating balita. Maraming salamat sa iyong pagsubaybay. Ito ang Balitang Express.